Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. I am your teacher Shumaila Ishaq, and today I tell you about respiration. That is how aerobic respiration takes place. All of us, that is, all of us respire aerobically. Now I'll tell you that breathing is inhalation and exhalation of gases. Inhalation means intake of gas and exhalation means removal of gases. So whenever we inhale and we are inhaling the gases, so it contains great amount of oxygen gas, which is very important for us. We take about 15 breaths each minute, and whenever we inhale gas, it means we inhale oxygen gas. This oxygen gas is very important for us in the process of respiration because this oxygen is required to release energy from our food. And this type of the respiration which takes place in greater quantity of oxygen is called aerobic respiration. We know aerobic respiration is one which depends upon the presence of oxygen from air. Most plants and animals respire aerobically. Now I'll show you a model in which the lungs, they are provided with the air sacs. These are alveoli. Whenever we breathe or inhale, so they get enlarged because oxygen is getting filled in them. And whenever we exhale, so whenever we exhale, the alveoli, they are coming back to their original position. So lungs are like spongy balloons, and here we have the lungs, right and left lung, and this is the windpipe. It is also called trachea, and it divides into two bronchi. Each bronchi goes into each lung, and then there are the capillaries, alveoli, which are made up of the blood capillaries. So this is the process of respiration in which whenever we take in air and after taking in oxygen, they are getting filled and with air and with oxygen, and they are increasing in size and oxygen is filled in them. And after exhalation, what happens whenever we are removing, we are exhaling, so oxygen, this gas is removed, that is carbon dioxide gas is removed out of the lungs. So I am sure with the help of this model you must have understood. Now we are also taking the aid of the diagram in which there is a nose and mouth. Air enters through these nose and mouth, and after entering there is a larynx which is also called a voice box, and after passing through it there is a trachea. Trachea is a windpipe जिसे हम सांस की नाली कहते हैं. Then it divides into two bronchi. Each bronchi enters into each lung, and then each lung is provided with alveoli. Alveoli are basically the air sacs. Whenever air enters by inhalation, यानी जब हम सांस अंदर ले जाते हैं तो हमारे ये alveoli जो हैं, they get filled with oxygen. Moreover, this then oxygen from the inhaled air diffuses from alveoli. In alveoli से जो आपकी ऑक्सीजन होती है, it diffuses into the blood in the capillaries. ब्लड के अंदर शामिल हो जाती है. तो this oxygenated blood is carried to the cells in other parts of the body, because the purpose of respiration is to provide oxygen to each and every part of our body. The waste product of the cellular respiration is carbon dioxide. We are quite knowing that carbon dioxide is the waste product of the cellular respiration. So carbon dioxide is added to the blood. Carbon dioxide is added to the blood. Now, this deoxygenated blood. Deoxygenated means impure blood. That has less oxygen and more carbon dioxide. It reaches the lungs. I was telling you that the deoxygenated blood containing more carbon dioxide and less oxygen reaches the lungs. Carbon dioxide from the blood capillaries diffuses into the alveoli, and eventually the carbon dioxide is breathed out of the body during exhalation. Whenever we exhale, this carbon dioxide, which is the waste of the respiration, is removed out of the body. That is, सांस बाहर निकालने से ये कार्बन डाइऑक्साइड जो वेस्ट है बॉडी से रिमूव हो जाती है. So this is the overall journey of the gases. I am sure you must have understood it well.